Hi there and welcome back to Body Efficiency Training, or if you're new, welcome for the first time. Now today I want to talk about the force, the life force, the chi, the prana, the ether. You see, I think everyone now has an idea that yes, there must be another force, something else. Even scientists now will say, yeah, we don't really understand everything, but they're still not really looking for it. No one is looking for another force. You see, they're still looking at what we've got. We're looking at physical forces and we're trying to understand them. And we can't get there. You cannot look at what we've got here, the physical forces, and hope to understand this other force. Again, science. Science is not looking for another force. It thinks it knows them all. Yeah, we've got gravity, we've got magnetism, we've got the strong and the weak nuclear force. That's it. We found them. There's no more forces. No, there is. This is the thing. There is one more force. It's something else. Something totally different. We've got to step back and look. It is the life force. It only appears in living things. Science cannot explain that. A living thing is made up of these, atoms, whatnot. It's made up of the physical forces, gravity, magnetism, strong and weak nuclear force. Yeah, but it's doing more. It's now organizing itself. It's now self-replicating. It's got a layer of complexity. And now we're conscious. We've got an awareness. Yeah, what's that? That is something else. So I'm saying we have to start all over again and realize there is one more force. And we can call that the force of consciousness. There has to be. Life force is dead matter, inanimate particles. Inanimate particles, I don't care how complicated they are. You could get a computer and put atoms together in a very complicated pattern, then step back. Is that going to do anything? No. How do these particles keep moving, keep organizing, keep growing? How? There has to be another force. That is the life force, the force of consciousness. Now, as soon as you accept that, all science changes. Because how do you detect, how do you discover the force of consciousness? You cannot. It is not a physical force. You cannot use gravity, magnetism, electricity, movement to discover the force of consciousness, but it is provable to exist because we are alive. Any scientist out there who scoffs at this, just say to them, are you alive? Yes. What is life? What is it? Oh, it's complexity. What do you mean complexity? How does complexity become animated? Does not. There must be a force of animation. That is the force of consciousness. And as soon as you understand that, you realize that is me. I am consciousness. And consciousness must be fundamental. It is fundamental to life because you see a living being is moving. Suddenly it's a dead being. It's not moving. It has become inanimate. The body is still there. All the layers of complexity in the body are still there. But it is dead. What happened? The force of consciousness is no longer in it. Therefore, we must accept it. There is a force of consciousness. But that force of consciousness creates life. Therefore, it must be prequel to complexity. Force of consciousness must exist before life, because it creates life. Therefore, there is a fundamental force that exists in prequel to all complexity, which means all particles, which means all physical manifestations, and that force is the force of consciousness. Logical deduction. Therefore, the force of consciousness is primary and everything else is secondary. All physical manifestations are secondary to the force of consciousness. Therefore, I say to the scientists, no, you don't have 4 fundamental forces. No, you've only got one fundamental force, and you have not found it, and you are not even looking for it. It is the force of consciousness. And I can explain how the force of consciousness becomes your 4 fundamental forces. The force of consciousness becomes gravity. And gravity is also magnetism. And magnetism is also the strong and the weak nuclear force. They're all the same. And I can explain it. And this is my book in which I explain it. So that book is now available. Links below to my website where you can buy the book directly. It's a very personal book, and it's going to be the first of many. This is my most important message. If we can understand there is this force of consciousness, it changes everything. Everything about the way you deal with your body, the way you train, the way you live, the way you understand the world. So that's what I'm trying to share on this channel. So I hope this made sense. Please do leave me any questions or comments, and also please check out my other YouTube channel, Entify World. I've just done a few very important videos on that. I'm building a new technology, a cryptographic operating system. It's so clever, and we can do some things that will change the world. Big things. So check out that channel. Again, links below and links to today's video on that channel. I'm talking about decentralized gold reserves. Again, another world's first. This is world-changing technology. So check that out. Subscribe to that channel as well. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you again soon, here or over there.